Hi everyone, this is the first video of our series French for Beginners, in which we'll be covering the very basic phrases that we use in French in our daily lives. We'll also try to cover the days of the week, months of the year, and some other vocabulary related stuff also, so that can help in the pronunciation. In this video, we'll be starting with the greetings, like how do we greet people, hi, hello, goodbye, good night, good morning, all these kind of things that we use daily, and how to observe some basic courtesies like thank you, see you soon. So these kind of phrases we'll be doing. So the format of this video would be I'll be telling a phrase in English first, and then we'll go to the French version of that English phrase along with the pronunciation. How do we pronounce it in French? So let's get started with the very first phrase. So, how do we say good morning or good day in French? It is bonjour. Bonjour. Okay. How do we say good evening? Good evening is usually after 5 p.m. So it's bonsoir. Bonsoir. How do we say hi or hello to someone in French? It's salut. Salut. You will notice that we're not speaking the T, we're not saying it as salute, we're saying it salut. That T is silent. So please focus on the pronunciation as well. Now, when you want to ask someone that how are you, so there are three ways in which we can ask someone that how are you. The first one is comment allez-vous? Comment allez-vous? This phrase is usually used in a formal communication setup and when you are talking to someone elder to you. Okay? Comment vas-tu? Another way of saying how are you is comment vas-tu? Comment vas-tu? This is used when you are speaking to someone you know already, an acquaintance or someone of your age. So more often informal setup, you can use comment vas-tu. And the third one is also a way of saying how are you, and it is ça va. Ça va. This is usually used in an informal setup. Okay, so these are the three ways of saying how are you. Going to the next one. How are things, like in usually in conversation someone asks that how are things going on, so how are things, so comment ça va, comment ça va. And how do you reply? That's a very common reply is I'm fine, thank you. So how do we say I am fine? Ça va bien. Thank you is merci. Okay, ça va bien, merci. Just go by the pronunciation. It's not merci, it's merci. Okay, I'm fine, thank you. And then you ask the another person usually, and you, like how are you? So how do we say that? Et toi or et vous? Et toi or et vous? Et toi is used for someone who is of your age, of similar age, or again in an informal setup. And a vous is used when you are, showing respect and someone is elder to you. So in that kind of a setup, a vous is used. Okay. Now these are the various responses a person can give when someone asks you how are you. Okay. So the first one is you can say very well. How do you say that? Très bien. Très bien. Very well or very good. Bien is good. Très means very, Okay, très means very, bien means good. Okay, and then when you want to say quite well, like not so good, but quite well. So it is assez bien, assez bien, quite well. And when you want to say so, like not so good, not so bad, so. So it is comme si, comme ça. Let's repeat. Comme si, comme ça. Okay. Another one. When you want to say not very well. So it's pas très bien. Très bien, we've already done it above. Très bien means very well. So to negate it, we add this word pas. Not very well. Okay. So pas is used for not or negating things. Pas très bien. And if you want to say I'm terrible, so terrible is très mal. Très mal. Mal is bad. Très means very. Mal means bad. So very bad. Okay. Then the last one is how do you say thank you? It's simple. Merci. We've done it over here also. It's merci. Okay. So let's just go through it once more. I'll speak all of them in French only. You can just go through their English translation side by side as I go through all the words. Okay, there's one more word I would like to add over here. Good morning, good evening, and then there's good night. How do we say good night? Is bonne nuit. Okay, it's bonne, B-O-N, nuit, N-U-I-T. Okay, we'll not pronounce T. We'll say bonne nuit. Okay, till nuit only we keep it. So that is good night. Okay, so let me just repeat all the words for you. Let me just summarize it in a minute. So bonjour, good day. Bonsoir, good evening. Salut, hi or hello. Comment allez-vous? Comment vas-tu? Ça va? This is how are you. Comment ça va? How are you? Or how are things going on? Ça va bien, merci. I'm good, thank you. And you? Et toi? Très bien. Assez bien. Comme si, comme ça. Pas très bien. Très mal. Merci. Okay. So this ends up our today's video. In the next video, we'll be doing more phrases. There are a lot of phrases still left, and then we'll go through one of the conversation that happens between two persons. So we'll try to go through the conversation and give the pronunciation and translation for that. So let's meet in the next class. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video. Thank you. Merci.